Jaya Garuda Suparna, Adiye Nateri Ranganathan, a Saran Sevak. Once again, thanks a lot for your immense support and encouragement for our two AI-generated presentations on Kaisika Mahatmyam and Thirupanazhwar Vaibhavam. Next in the series, we now present to you the divine story of ThiruppanAzhwar. This upcoming presentation was conceptualized by our Kalakshepa Acharyan, Sri APN Swami. The AI-generated images and videos were curated by Saran Sevaks, Sri Nateri Ranganathan, Sri K. Srinath, and Sri Vipan. The voiceover narration was provided by Sri Nateri Ranganathan and Srimati Vaidehi. We hope that you enjoy this presentation. Keep supporting us. Jaya Garuda Suparna.
Among the Alvars, the one celebrated by Swami Deshikan as the most unique is Thiruppanazhwar. In the 343rd year of Kali Yuga, on a Rohini star in the month of Karthigai, he appeared as the incarnation of the Srivatsa mark on the Lord's chest. In the divine abode of Urayur on the banks of river Kaveri, he was not born from a womb, but appeared as a divine child by the Lord's grace. A fortunate couple from the Panar clan passing by saw this divine child in the paddy fields and were filled with joy. They decided to raise this child as their own. Raised by the Panar clan, this Alvar was filled with the Lord's grace from birth. With no interest in worldly matters, he spent his time singing the glory of Lord Ranganatha. One day, Thiruppanazhwar was singing Ranganatha's glory on the banks of the Kaveri, forgetting himself. At that spot arrived a great elder named Lokasaranga Muni. He was a priest serving Lord Ranganatha in Srirangam. He had come there to fetch water from the Kaveri for the Lord's daily worship. Seeing the Alvar sitting in his path, he shouted multiple times asking him to move. But the Alvar, lost in his song, did not hear the Muni's voice at all. Anxious that he was getting late for the Lord's service, Lokasaranga Muni threw a small stone at the Alvar. The stone hit the Alvar's forehead and blood began to flow. Opening his eyes, the Alvar felt deep remorse, thinking, "I have become a hindrance to a devotee of Ranganatha," apologized and moved away from that spot. When Lokasaranga Muni returned to the temple, a great shock awaited him. As he tried to enter, the temple doors closed by themselves. "I do not know why Ranganatha is angry with me," worried the Muni. When he somehow managed to enter, he saw an even greater shock. Blood was flowing from the Lord's idol. He realized the mistake he had made and begged for forgiveness. Ranganatha decided that this was the perfect moment to reveal the greatness of his devotee Thiruppanazhwar to the world. The Lord ordered, "Lokasaranga, go immediately, carry Thiruppanazhwar on your shoulders and bring him to my sanctum sanctorum." Taking the Lord's command on his head, the Muni rushed to the Alvar and conveyed Ranganatha's order. "Oh no, me climbing on the shoulders of a devotee? Surely not," the Alvar refused. However, insisting that it was the Lord's command, Lokasaranga Muni lifted the Alvar onto his shoulders for all to see and entered the temple. Carrying the Alvar on his shoulders, the Muni took him straight into the inner sanctum of the temple and placed him there. The Ranganatha whom he had meditated upon only in his mind, until now the Alvar saw with his eyes from feet to head and rejoiced. As a flow of that divine experience, he composed 10 melodious Tamil verses Pashurams starting with Amala Nadi Piran that melt the heart. Containing the essence of all the Vedas, he concluded the verses by vowing to, "My eyes that have seen my Ranganatha will not see anything else." Then, right inside the sanctum, the Alvar merged with the Lord. Let us now recite the Taniyan of this Thiruppanazhwar, who showed that birth is no barrier to reaching God.
Apadachudam anubhuya harim shayanam madhye kavera duhituhu muditantaratma adrashtrutam nayanayor vishayantaranam yonischikaya manavai munivahanantam.
Thiruppanazhwar திருவடிகளே சரணம்.